Hi friends, I'd like to talk about why Aphrodite thinks you're beautiful. Me too. I'm here in the stunning Sonoran Desert. You want to take a look? It's beautiful in every direction, all the time. All the time. I can't get enough of it. And I'm out here without a tripod to tell you about the magic of your beauty. I hear from so many women that Aphrodite is intimidating because they're not a magazine cover. They're not a supermodel. They're not a great beauty. And she is. And while she is beautiful, I'm here to tell you that you're just as beautiful, that's the goddess energy that Aphrodite brings forward is our own inherent beauty. And I learned this lesson the hard way too, because I'm not a supermodel either, and I'm guessing neither are you. I've learned and practiced and struggled my whole life to love this particular body that I have, and as so often, the wounds that we have become our superpowers. So as I've learned this and over and over again, practiced it, I get to teach it too. I teach it in my group, the Bedroom Coven online. I teach it in the tarot readings that I give, in my community circles, to my friends, to my family, to the people around me. Because there's so much need. There's so much need. And that's really the love that Aphrodite sees for this world too. There's so much need for us to delight in our own natural beauty. I'm dressed up today. I'm in my fun costume because I am lucky enough to get to work at the Renaissance Festival here in Arizona. And I'm out in the Sonoran Desert there. And you might hear the partying and the crowds roaring in the background. It's part of the magic. But it's not the fun feathers or the jewelry or the lipstick or whatever that makes me beautiful. It's not, the corset that sculpts me into a particular shape. It's not the performance of beauty that makes me beautiful. I don't need any of that stuff. Neither do you. You're beautiful when you wake up in the morning. You're beautiful when you're naked in the shower. You're beautiful right now with your soft belly and your strong arms and your little smile. I can see it. You're beautiful. You're beautiful because you're alive, and you don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove it. And I know that it's true that the patriarchy tells us that there's no right way to be a woman in particular. And that's a beast. Aphrodite is here to tell you that there is no wrong way to be a woman either. You've been told a lie that you have to fit into a particular mold, that you have to look like a cookie cutter in order to be beautiful. But you don't. You can let go of all of that. I make a spiritual practice out of letting go of all of that, out of releasing those cultural expectations, out of defying them. There's always going to be somebody who criticizes you as imperfect. Hey, look at this beautiful tree behind me, and it's gnarly. It's been here. I've been coming to this festival for almost 30 years, and it's probably been here longer than I have. And it's got busted old branches and dirt. There's dirt everywhere. And it's stunning. It's incomparable. There's nothing like it in the world. This one magical tree, just like every other tree. And the same is true for you and me. My body's not ever going to look like yours. It's going to look like mine. Your body's going to look like yours your whole life long. And you might get stronger. You might get leaner. You might have health changes that make the way that your body looks change. That's part of it. It's part of your evolving beauty. Aphrodite thinks you're beautiful because every woman is worthy of that reverence. And if you look deeply at every woman, you can start to see it. If you look deeply at yourself, you can start to see it. So I hereby give you permission to let go of whatever beauty standards you've been indoctrinated in. I wish it were as easy as just saying it, right? To let go of the words that you heard when you were a little girl about what you were supposed to look like, what was appropriate, what you had to wear or do or say or be. I give you permission to let go of it. I give you permission to say no to the people in your life who are saying, well, why don't you do it this way? Why don't you lose some weight? Why don't you get a procedure done? Why don't you think about looking like that other person over there? What if you fully inhabited the body that you have? What if you enjoyed this magnificent masterpiece that you get to live in for the rest of your life? Let's try that, huh? On the masterpiece, too, we see Aphrodite represented again and again in art. We see her in paintings and statues. Even in the modern world, she shows up as this icon. But Aphrodite, just like you, has been sculpted at every step by the patriarchy. Sculpted into an ideal. So if you look at an Aphrodite statue from 500 years ago, her body's a different shape than an Aphrodite made 20 years ago because we have different beauty standards now. And those beauty standards are arbitrary. And they're as arbitrary when it comes to our portrayal and understanding of this goddess of love and beauty as they are when they apply to us. Because every single one of us is different. There's no uniformity, conformity, consistency in our species that we have to adhere to. In fact, there's a lot of strength in our diversity, infinite diversity and infinite combination. It drives the force of evolution. It drives the growth of art and culture. Because think of the weirdest people that you know. Some of them are making great things. And think of the things that make you weird, quirky, interesting, different, and odd. Those are your superpowers, my friends. And none of them, not a one, keep you from being beautiful. You're beautiful the way that you are. You can be beautiful and still think about growing and changing and being different. You can be beautiful and still think about making healthier choices than you do, about changing your body in ways that feel important to you. That's totally your choice to make. That's part of your beauty, is the way that you sculpt this sacred vessel. So, I think you're beautiful today. So does Aphrodite. I would invite you to consider placing on your altar at home something that symbolizes your own personal beauty. And think of it as a representation of the goddess. Because that goddess of love and beauty energy that Aphrodite embodies is one face of feminine beauty, and yours is another. The beauty that you shine, the beauty that you have right now is every bit as worthy as being represented on an altar or a painting, because you're part of the beauty of nature. You're a beautifully imperfect animal, just like me. And we all have that spark of the divine within us. If you can look within and see the beauty there, a neat trick is to extend that to others, to praise the beauty that you see in other people. Do you remember the last time that somebody called you beautiful? Me too. It makes an impression. So, I think you're beautiful. Right as you are, with your soft belly, with your creases and folds, with your whatever you're wearing today or not wearing today. It's beautiful. You'll be beautiful tomorrow and a little different, but still beautiful. That, my friends, is divine. So if you see the beauty in you, I encourage you to pass it on, to contribute to the beauty in the world, to share that praise with other people. When you see it, say it. You're so beautiful.